Would you like to know the secret recipe to growing an amazing vegetable garden? And this has nothing to do with what you're seeing online. This is nothing to do with fertilizer, has nothing to do with compost. This is a little bit different technique. I would add it to what you've already learned on how to growing an amazing garden. And maybe you're already growing an amazing garden and you don't need this technique. But if you're finding that you are having some struggles with it, check this out. So last year I grew a garden in 5-gallon pots, and then I threw some chicken wire around it to keep the moose out. In the lower 48, you guys have deer, we got moose. And I have a lot of moose. In fact, so much so, my house is backed up to the National Forest, and I call my property Moose Meadows because that's how many moose come through. My favorite vegetable is the zucchini. And the year was plugging along, and I kept getting little tiny baby zucchinis, but then it would get rotten. And I was getting a little frustrated because I love zucchini, and it's Alaska. It's like the one thing you should be able to grow is a zucchini. And our zucchinis get as big as an arm, like literally from here to here, big arm, and as thick as your arm. That's how big our zucchini get. I couldn't even get past this. So anyway, through my frustration, it's like, what can I do? I went, oh, I can ask. I can ask. So you guys know my motto is ask, believe, trust, receive. So I talked to the spirit of the plant, and I said, you know what? I love you. You're like the most amazing vegetable. And I know we're at the end of the season. If you could just give me one big, gigantic zucchini, I would be ever so grateful. And I just poured my love towards this vegetable, and then I just walked away. And when I did the prayer, it was this big. I walk out there the next day to see if it had grown any. Oh my gosh, it went from this tiny little thing to like And this is why I do what I do, why I like doing these videos, is I want to share the excitement of what's possible for all of us. So like last year, I had no expectations. That's the other thing. You got to let go of the expectations. I had no expectations. I thought if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I put out my heartfelt prayer and let's see what happens. Oh, and remember how we talked about at the very beginning of growing a garden that's filled with abundance, or an abundant garden? Well, while I may not have had that in my own personal garden, what did end up happening, a few days after I'd harvested my zucchini, my neighbor next door gifted me a whole bunch of her vegetables from her garden. So let go of the attachment to how the abundance shows up. I wanted fresh vegetables from the earth. That's what I received, and I am so absolutely grateful. Anyway, that's the secret sauce. That's the secret recipe. Try it. What do you got to lose? Remember though, when you do it, you ask for it, you believe you can have it, you trust that the universe has your back. I should add in there, let go of expectation. If it happens, it happens. And then allow yourself to receive. Be in that, you know what? And if it does happen, how freaking cool is that? So if you like this video, please like, follow, and share. And let's wake up more people to the possibilities of what they can create by asking, believing, trusting, and receiving.